Hey guys, welcome back to 5 Minutes with a Technician. My name's Daniel. So today we are going to mill the table on a brand new Sasso M1. So for starters, I've already measured my blade. Okay, I took it off, I measured it with a tape measure. Okay, that's a really reliable way to do it. You don't need to do that every time, but for me, I'm just doing this table for the first time, so I'm going to measure it with the blade, and then I will start my program from that. So come on over to the screen and I'll show you what we're going to do. So the thing about the new Sasso screen is this is basically meant to do all of your programming directly from the controls if you really wanted to. With that being said, that means that there's a place to store your tools on the screen. So we're going to check this blade out that's in here. We're going to hit the configure button. And then from there, we're going to go to tools. So these are our tools that are in here currently. If we go to saw blades, and then let's go to our milling wheel. So these are the settings that we have currently. So this is the diameter that we found and our thickness for the tool. These are my speeds. So I've got 10-inch head feed. That's your down feed. Entry feed, final feed. Those are all your cutting feeds. Back and forth, side to side, that kind of thing. And your speed, that's your RPM. Counterclockwise is the correct rotation. And for here, this is a nice little trick, is measure blade. I have it set to yes. What that means is when I go to start my program, it's going to measure this milling wheel from the tool measurement probe. Okay, and it's going to use that diameter to mill this table. So that's why I said it's good to measure your blade with a tape measure, but that's really just to cross-reference what your tool measurement probe is measuring. So this is set up how I would do it, and we're going to go ahead and hit confirm and OK. And now we're going to mill this table. So I've got it positioned all the way to the left, and in the front I'm about halfway on, halfway off the front edge of the table. That's where I want to be. So I'm going to kind of position it where I want. Right about there is nice for me. So I'm all the way to the left. You know, ideally I want the center of this blade on the corner of this table and half of the blade on the front, half of it on the table. So there we go. So that's my starting position. From here, I'm going to go to the cut screen. So I'm going to go to cut. And now I'm going to do a flattening cut. All right, so I already have this set up. So I'm doing 0 depth, okay? And I have my length set to 155.9 and my width to 80. I believe that's a good start, and my overlap is 1/8 of an inch, 0.125. So there'll be a 1/8 of an inch of overlap between the two cuts. At the top of the screen, I need to set my material thickness to 0. So that's already been set, and my kit is set to milling wheel. Okay, that's what we want. So there we go. Hit that. Let's hit work. It showed the estimated time at 23 minutes. It's because I'm going to mill at about 600 inches a minute. And that's only if I'm taking off just a little bit. If you're taking off more, probably should go a little slower. It just depends what you're milling. Thin set's pretty soft. You can usually go pretty fast. Hit the start button and let's fire it off. All right, it's going to ask us if we have the correct tool. We're going to say yes. And now it's going to go measure from that little probe. I call it a probe, but it's the tool measurement cylinder. Got probes on the brain. All right, there we go. So this process takes about 45 seconds, okay? I know it seems a little lengthy, but really when you actually measure it, it's only about 45 seconds. Not a big deal, but it's nice to get all the Z levels correct, especially when you're cutting actual material because you're going to cut all the way through every single time. There we go. All right, we're going to start out nice and slow. So I'm turning my speeds down here. There we go. All right. There we go. Bam, there we go. There's milling the table. So as long as you get your lengths and width set correctly, shouldn't be a problem. It should finish out and go to the parking position when it's all said and done. All right, that's the video. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day. See ya.